Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee with CTS289. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install Kali Linux virtual machine in a Oracle VBox. Alright, so I've already downloaded VirtualBox from the Oracle website. I can actually show you guys where to go. Let's see, VirtualBox right here. So virtualbox.org/wiki/downloads. They have, well, this version 6.1.2. They have Windows versions, OS X, Linux, Solaris, etc. Let's see what downloads looks like. Is that the same thing? Yeah. Alright, so you can download VirtualBox, install it, and then this is basically what you have. You have VirtualBox Manager, which in my case I already have 4 virtual machines. 3 of these are from this the CCNA Cyber Ops with Cisco, and then I already had a Kali Linux version that I was using with the National Cyber League last semester. All right, so I want to download a copy of Kali, and now you can go to the Kali website, which is kali.org, and it takes you to this website. And if you hit the hamburger menu at the top right, I'm just looking through here. There's a lot of good info in here. You can click right there for Kali Linux, but I click the hamburger menu, downloads, download Kali Linux. Okay, if you see the top several downloads, these are all ISO images, so they're just the operating system itself. But if you want to download a OVA file, which is a prepackaged file for either VMware Workstation or VBox, you can scroll down to the bottom. I've actually downloaded Kali Linux 64-bit for VirtualBox right there. And if you see right here on my downloads, I already have that one installed. Well, not installed, I have it downloaded, so I'm going to use that one. That file is approximately, let's see, how big is it? See, I want to, whoops, sorry, I don't want to do that. I want to do show in folder. All right, it's 3.2 terabytes. All right, but it's just one file right there. All right, and once you install that, all the configurations, everything's already set up, accounts, and so on. Now, if you see this Kali Linux 2019.3, we're downloading a 2020, which is the year .1. I'm assuming that's the version. All right, if you look down here though, under description, it tells you the Kali Linux version, username, password, root and Tor, that's pretty standard, and some good links to other info for your Kali Linux use. All right, so what I want to do first is go to my VBox Manager, and let's see, I want to import an appliance. And that's in downloads, Kali Linux 2020. I haven't done this in a while, so hopefully it saves it the right place. Don't pick the defaults though, because if you see right here, it's automatically going to save it to users, my folder, and VirtualBox VMs. I want to actually change that to other, and I want to save this to my thumb drive. All right. So this is my E drive. Let's see. I'm going to make another folder that looks kind of like that. So file new. Kali. Oops, if I can type, it'd be better. Kali Linux 2019.1 VBox AMD64. Just so I can keep track of everything. Hit enter. Double click on that. That's my new folder. All right. So let's see. Everything should be right. It's going to give me 2 gigs of RAM. Network card. It uses your network card. Well, it uses like a virtual network card, but it actually maps to a your your actual network card. All right, let's see. Include only NAT network adapter MAC addresses. And it's always better to generate new MAC addresses for all the network adapters. I don't use VirtualBox that much, but it seems like this download works really good in VirtualBox. All right, so I'm going to import, agree, and then it begins. So definitely when you guys get to the National Cyber League, when it starts in March, you want to set up your own Kali Linux virtual machine. You definitely don't want to do it on a physical machine, and it won't let me get past that. It will not take 22 minutes, hopefully. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit pause on this recording, and I'll be back when it's about 99%. All right, so that it actually took me about 5 minutes to install. Now, one thing though, I was actually plugged into a USB 2.0 port on my computer. When I put, and it was saying 20 minutes, I plugged into the 3.0 and it went down to about 5 minutes and it finished quicker than that. Now, also, if I had a USB 3.1, I would double my speed. And also, these are my USB drives, so they're super fast. The Samsung 970 Pros, I love those. These are actually extras that are supposed to go in our servers, and as long as our servers don't run out of storage space, I'm going to put these in these little adapters and use them as thumb drives. And yes, they are faster, a little bit faster, but also these get hot. NVMe drives, they do get hot. So I know the lifespan is supposed to be really long, but I don't know. They get hot, like burn your hand hot almost. All right, so as soon as we install that OVA file, it comes up now with Kali Linux 2020 2020.1 VBox. And if I right click on it, click start, normal start, it should pop up and show that it's starting up. Failed to open a session for VirtualBox. Okay. I wonder why. Let's make sure this one starts. I've been playing around with so many virtual machines, it's hard to tell what's going to start. All right. My 2019 starts without a problem. Let's see what we got here. Settings, Debian, storage, the IDE controller. Let's see. VBox guest editions.iso. Let's see. Something went awry here. All right, there's my controller, hot swappable, solid state drive. All right, so what I'm going to do is, that's an error, which I haven't seen that error before, but let's go to settings, USB, let's disable our USB controller, and then let's start up. Start at 2020. Yes, I'm partial to VMware. VMware Workstation is very cool. All right, there it is, starting to boot up. Fairly quick. Ooh, that looks new. Okay, so root, Tor, root and Tor. Well, maybe it's admin now. I get the same. Well, prove me wrong. I know it's set up here. Let's see. Where did it show? I know in the last page. Where is it? Let's go to downloads. Let's go here. Let's go to download Kali Linux. Normally it's always roots and TOR. And obviously, what I told you guys to look at, if you look at the description, right here, Kali and Kali, just like it had on the Kali website. Kali and Kali. All right. So first time I'm in here, before I make any changes, especially if I'm working on a bunch of the goodies that are included in Kali, I want to go to Machine, take Snapshot. This is going to be your fresh install. All right. Fresh, I'll do underscore install. All right. So anything you change, anything you mess up, doesn't something that stops working, you do your fresh install first. All right. And if you can see now, let me start up 2019. Now there's the screen you get. So this is the original roots and Tor. All right, let that boot up. We'll just tile these side by side and check out what's the difference. All right, I see I don't have my little sidebar. There's a bunch of goodies up here. Okay, so let's see what password text we have. Got Hashcat, Crunch. Okay. Pretty much the same stuff. Looks a little bit better, I guess. What's this do? Screencast. There's a terminal. I don't know. Maybe I'm used to the old one. I wish I could drag this down here. But anyways. But that's the 2020 version. What's this do? But anyways, you guys can play with that. But yep. This is what you'll be using for the most part during the National Cyber League competition. You will, however, there is some website exploits, and I think, yeah, pretty much the website exploits. There's some good tools that work in Windows. All right, but you guys have already done labs also that are website exploitation tools in Kali. So Kali 2020 on the left, 2019 on the right. A couple subtle changes. I'm just so used to hitting the terminal right there and going for it. And then you got all your goodies down here. Yep. And then obviously up here, applications, places, and so on. All right, but that's it. If you have any problems, now the one thing I did do, for whatever reason, let me look at my 19 settings. USB. Okay, so I guess I disabled that. I don't really remember doing that, but okay. So I disabled it. For some reason, the USB controller was erroring out my install of Kali, which is not a big deal. All right. But there you go. You do have, unlike the NetLab system, in here you have free reign to go out to the internet. I'm going to power this off. You got free reign to go out to the internet and download your apps you need. Second pick in Google, so I'm definitely on the internet. All right, and that's it. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll do another video on how to install Windows 10 in VMware also, or VBox if you'd like to do that. All right, but thanks for watching.